All right, so we're back. This one is Oriental chicken with rice. This is meal cold weather. Now, I've done this one about 3 years ago. Amanda has not done this one.
Right. And this one was sent to us by our friend Jacob, so thank you again for these.
And she asked me how it was when I had it. I said, honestly, I've done so much stuff since then, I don't remember. It has not stuck in my mind as being the greatest thing I've ever eaten. But maybe it was, I just don't remember.
Well, it has to be better than the omelet we had.
It has to be better than some of the stuff I've been doing recently. That's for damn sure. Okay. Cut her open from the back. We'll let Amanda get on top of that.
All right. Oriental style spicy chicken and vegetables with rice. We have a lemon lime flavored
Frog piss.
drink. Nut raisin mix. Oh, with pan-coated chocolate discs. Okay. Mocha dessert bar. Probably better than those other mocha dessert bars, huh?
Same thing. What was the date on this bad boy? We didn't even look. I think it's 2019, wasn't it?
Cranberries, osmotic, whatever that is. Here, you want to cut this open for me?
Yeah, the 210th day of 2019.
Hold on, I got it.
That's the good stuff.
Our favorite little tidbits in here, Tabasco.
How much to drink that whole bottle? Just out of the bottle.
I'd do it just for shits and grins, right? Some gum.
Put on your mocha.
The first
mocha dessert bar.
Bill's Brew. Creamer. Moist Towelettes. DP. Sugar. And our matches.
And as you guys know from past videos, these are freeze-dried rations, obviously. And these pretty much don't go bad. Everything in this, I think the first thing to go bad would probably be the nuts or the cranberries.
Right.
This will literally last forever. That'll last forever. Tabasco is probably good for, what, 20 plus years before it starts getting brown and leaking out of the bottle. And Bill's Brew, well, I've never seen a bad one yet. They're not old enough to be bad. So this is a pretty good long-term storage MRE. But that being said, we need a couple bottles of water here, a heat up or stuff for our main, and maybe some coffee. We'll be right back. Okay, so first things first. Got a mug. Could fill up his coffee. Boy's wasting away back there. Starving to death. So what's your take on Bill's Brew? So-so?
It's kind of normal coffee.
Yeah.
It's like the granules are bigger.
You want to put less water in this time, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little stronger than last time.
But like that?
Yeah. Thank you.
There. There's your coffee. Be gone with that. All right. You ready? The main. We have to get this reconstituted. This is the next hot thing.
Ooh.
Hear that? It seems to have held it up like a whistle blew outside.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lunchtime at the lumber yard up there. Anyway.
Okay.
So let's see. Ooh, that looks really good.
Well, we'll see.
It doesn't never smells like anything.
None of these Mountain House ones are weird, but the egg ones are a little funky. A little bit. You can see it. Take a smell of it. It smells like virtually nothing.
I bet it'd be good though. I have high hopes.
Blast some water to it. We're going to use our long spoon that came with. We'll give her a little stir. I dump like a lot of water in that, and it's just like
It's soaking up.
it's just like I put virtually nothing in it. It is hot though. Need a little more. Look at that. It just sucked it all up. Not much more, just a little bit. Set that back there. Let it do its thing. Next up, let's get your lemon lime drink. We call it frog piss. You're like, oh, Nathan, you're so mature. Why do you call it frog piss? Well, you'll see. You're about to find out. Did I sharpen the knife? Nope. Just a different kind of plastic. It makes it look a lot sharper. There you go. Philip, get down in there. Got a fill line at the very top. Zip it up, fold it. Let it sit. We'll shake it again before we get into it.
All right, let's try this moist towelette out. That way we're not opening it in front of any food and dripping all over the place. Very thin, but nice and moist. Oh, there we go, see?
These things look kind of, looks like bacon.
It does. Not overly sugared. Perfect.
They're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Slightly tart.
They taste very fresh.
They don't look fresh, but they taste fresh.
Yeah, they're good.
What's going on back here? We're going to have a little more water. So the problem with freeze-dried stuff is, as it's doing in the pouch here, after it sets, it keeps sucking water up. So if you eat it, it'll suck the water out of your body. So if I eat too much freeze-dried stuff, I'll feel like my stomach's hurting. Because basically what it does is dehydrates you. So I guess you never really want to eat too much of that unless you have plenty of water on hand.
Try these while we're waiting for that.
Raisin nut mix with chocolate disc.
AKA M&M's. Here, throw this, throw that out of there.
That's good eating.
All right.
Peanuts, M&M's, a raisin.
Almond. Once again, very, very fresh. What'd you say the date was on these? Or this one?
Production was 2019.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everything tastes really good.
Pretty much 3 years old. But it's packed in the right material.
Yeah, that's good.
And so it holds freshness very well. We'll try this very last. We're going to open up right now, though.
We're going to have to get some forks before we pour out the main.
Yep.
Ooh, that looks good.
Mocha dessert bar.
You want to... It just feels like a big chunk of icing.
Yeah, we'll try that for dessert.
Okay.
This thing's still sucking up water. It does have a funky smell to it. I just got a whiff of it. Got some stank going on.
Actually, I think it smells good. It smells like a...
Chinese
like
food.
yeah.
Like a cheap Chinese restaurant.
Like those bags of stir fry you buy in a store or something
Yeah.
like that. But it's looking really good.
It smells like whenever you drive by a Chinese restaurant, it has that stank. That indistinctive smell that curdles my skin. That's what it smells like. I think a lot of that.
I like Chinese food.
Ugh.
I used to not, and I've started liking it a lot.
Not anymore.
Very generous portion there. We'll still got one
There's
there.
still a whole bunch in there.
Holy cow.
We'll leave it for right now. There's a spoon, ma'am. I'm gonna shake this up and pour this because we're gonna need a
It's really hot.
we're gonna need a drink right away.
I think the most thing I taste in there is mushroom.
Playing bartender here.
But that is like very good. Like it's very fresh tasting.
You want with or without
The
chunks?
flavor is very good. It is very salty. But no, that's awesome actually.
So whether this has MSG in it or not. Oop. It's like somebody's flushing
To
the
me,
toilet.
that's one of the best mains I've ever tasted in an MRE.
Philip, what do you want? Floaters? Not so many floaters or no floaters?
Like middle grade.
Middle ground? There you go. A little chewing required, but not bad.
All right, I know what I'm having for my lunch now. I don't know if you'll like it. You can kind of taste like onion and garlic a little bit. Not too bad. But yeah, that is like a 10. It's good. You taste the mushroom flavor?
A piece of chicken that's not reconstituted.
Oh. Very good. All right. Cheers to the green.
I'll tell you what, though, the salt in there is real.
Yes, it is.
More a little bite.
And this drink tastes like lemon lime Kool-Aid. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not real sweet.
It doesn't really taste like it smells at all. But
Tastes
man,
better, like better tasting than
it's
it
so
smells.
salty.
Yeah.
All right. We got some of this, but I don't really want to eat too much
No,
more
I don't
of that.
think you need that. There's just enough spice to it. I don't
This
feel
old timer's
you don't
getting all
need
his
it.
blood pressure meds. I don't want to freaking put me back into some kind of blood pressure coma.
All right, you want to cut off a chunk of mocha bar?
I'll go easy on this too.
Yeah, that's going to be very rich. Now that one is fresh. Like, my God, it's so rich and smooth.
Fill up some.
But you could not eat very much of that at a time.
I can already see the comments. Oh, you didn't even give Philip none.
Very creamy, very good.
Icing.
Looks back there starving to death.
Yeah.
Sugar.
That's
Yeah,
a
the
brand
sugar.
Oh my gosh.
new little 1990 spoon.
Oh, for this?
Yeah, the sugar factor in that is real,
Yeah.
but it's very good. Not gonna lie, tastes like fudge.
So the only
That main's pretty good.
it's very salty though, isn't it?
Yeah. It is very salty.
Other than the salt level, I think it'd be a lot more edible if it's backed way up on the salt.
Right. I would give it probably a 9.5 out of 10, just because of the salt. But other than that, everything's really good.
I'm not a Chinese food person, but that's not too bad. Everything else, I'm like, it was nice and fresh. It held the freshness very well. That's Ration did from
Oh, yes,
2019,
it did. Yes.
which means one is packed well, which you know that's the case, and it was stored well.
You can almost never go wrong with these cold weather ones, though.
Yep, always very good. We'll leave the Tabasco for another day. The frog piss is actually pretty decent too. Let's say MRE drinks, US MRE drinks is actually probably one of the better ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just like bright red with the coloring. It's not overcolored.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of a little funky, a little radioactive looking, but not bad. All right, guys, that's going to be it. We'll see you back very soon with another video.
All right. Take care.